10 years and he survives the term, he gets not only the principal amount back, but he also gets annual bonuses, which can be...
Which is all insurance, they do that. So what is so unique? All insurance give bonuses. If you don't suffer the loss, you insure the gains. It happens. So how is that?
No company in Kenya gives a policy at 250 shillings.
Oh, at the cost.
At
so
the
it
cost.
Goes down to the cost.
Yeah, it goes down to the cost. It goes down to the delivery. It is given on the spot to the people. It has a facility to be paying sitting at his shop or at his place of work or place of home. And it also is a policy where you get not only the principal amount but also the returns. But whereas all other companies, either they give only pure death cover where there is no money back, or if there is a money back, it is highly unaffordable, and there is no medical examination under this policy.
Why?
There is no need. It is for all Kenyans between age 18 to 55 years. No medical examination required, and that is the beauty about this policy. They don't even have to go to a doctor.
But that goes against some of the principles of the insurance, because for you to be indemnified, the insurance has to take your details, for example, and you have to be there. You look at the principle of utmost good faith, disclosure. If you don't do such things, how comes you're able to restitute someone?
We believe in the honesty and integrity of the common Kenyan people. And the declaration which they give is accepted on the basis of which the document is given and the contract is entered. And we trust in people, and I think that trust won't be belied.
It's about trust. But what do you have cases, for example, do you have cases where you have people who come with information that are half true or is entirely not true, and at the end of the policy they claim? Do you have such cases?
You know, among all good things, there may be one or two bad things coming up, but that doesn't deter us or change us the focus that people are normally good until unless things are not beyond their control. So we believe in the generally goodness of people. We do not go by the small prints of contract. We go by the spirit of contract in which we enter. And if the spirit of contract is maintained, we honor the claims.
So maybe finally, insurance has a lot of challenges.
Yes.
You have been in this business for a long time. Currently, in the 21st century, which are some of the challenges that still dog insurance companies? For example, about 3 months ago, we had several insurance companies going to court to stop any further pay of claim. We had Blue Shield, we had a lot of insurance going to court to stop this. What are some of the challenges that you face as an insurer?
There are challenges in any business, and so as is in insurance business. There are possibilities of people not doing the things the right way, but that doesn't deter or doesn't deny, should not deny the common people from the benefits for which they are meant for. So one or two spoiled apple should not affect the mass, the majority of the people. So there will be exceptions here and there, but in general, people are straightforward, people are honest, and once something happens, it's a duty of the insurer to honor that claim.
Okay. So in your research,
yes,
what are some of the areas that you really think insurance companies should venture into? Because I've seen you have products. They are unique products. I've never seen them. I've never heard about them. But there's some areas that you think if insurance companies venture, they can capture the attention of potential clients in Kenya, and they're untapped. Do you have such?
If you see world over, historically, the life insurance segment is bigger than the general insurance segment. In Kenya, it's the other way around. The reason is that the life insurance is not reached to the common people. We need to reach out to the common people, give them affordable life covers, which takes care of them, their families, and their business. And when we do that, the life market will be expanding. This premium which comes from the life market goes back into the economy for a long-term investments. Those money goes into projects, they go into infrastructure, they go into roads, they go into dams, they go into power generations, which gives again a boost to the economy. So government also should support and see that the life business grows, and it gathers momentum so that it becomes a bigger pie of the entire economy.
Maybe finally, what is the next frontier that Geminia Insurance is pursuing? Because after this, after going that low to 250, where you're in touch with a common 190, what next for Geminia Insurance, or it just ends there?
No, it's just a beginning of a voyage. We are looking at giving giving covers which satisfies the niche needs of different segments of people. In this market, we are one of the few companies who have taken care of the business interest by protecting them against piracy, which under the imports, and it's becoming more and more frequent and common. So the business also needs that level of protection, where we are offering them cover which covers them against losses arising out of piracy and hijacking of the vessels.
Maybe I guess that is something that people will be interested in. So before I let you go, let's talk about piracy insurance. What does it entail? How do you cover? At what point do you cover? When the goods are loaded on the ship, while it's sailing to the destination, where do you insure these goods?
Historically, if you look at it, piracy is older than insurance, because it's been in existence since the time human beings started trading in seas. It's a peril of the sea, which under our policies which we cover. It covers both loss or damage to the ship, to the cargoes, and by the acts of the pirates. It's an international cover where piracy in any part of the world, when your cargo is affected, is covered. The process is that when the pirates take over the ship, they expect a demand to be made on the ship owners, and the ship owners, once they fulfill those demands, the vessels are released to the cargo owners. So though it is a menace which is affecting the business, but we are there to support the Kenyan economy by supporting the importers against piracy.
Where do you leave, for example, the crew that are in the ship? Are they also insured? Are they part of that insurance? Some assured?
Normally, there is a policy to cover the ship, the ship owner, and the crew, in addition to the cargoes. So normally it is taken by the ship owners on the vessel and on the cargoes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Siddharth, for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best in your insurance company, even as Kenyans embark on a broad view of insurance company, because our view usually has been on life and property, but this, I think, is the next front.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.